Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have been thinking a lot about other body typing systems, and I just thought I should just make this video. Looking at other body typing systems and how we can apply them. Okay, excuse the sound in the background, guys. It's raining heavily. It's just like every time I try to record a new video, it just rains. I'm tired of the excuses, guys, so please bear with me. Okay, it's like today we are going to talk about the essence the essence system. And each time you hear the essence system, a few names come to mind: Bell Northrop, Harriet McJamesy, Kibi, John Kitchener. And when Harriet McJamesy came up with her own system, she's the first person. No, Bell Northrop started the whole yin and yang balance thing, and then Harriet McJamesy, updated the system and came up with the 5 systems, which is dramatic, romantic, classic, natural, gamin, and ingenue. And then John Kitchener came up with his own system and added an extra essence, which is the ethereal. Even though Kibi does not recognize the ingenue and the ethereal, a lot of us believe they are important because we see these two essences play out in day-to-day lives, and we see them in human beings, and we can relate and say, no, this has to be important for these people to add it in here. So some of us apply it. So I'm gonna start with the classic essence, and you can go read the concept wardrobe, because her website really describes these essences really well, in a way that you don't have to check out other blogs. So the classic essence is a balance, just like the Kibi body type, the balance between yin and yang. It's just just that perfect blend. It screams timelessness, formality, elegance, conservatism, aristocracy. Anybody that has this essence has this vibe of being formal, timeless, aristocratic, more like royalty. Someone who looks like like high class society, coming from the high class society and all of that. So a good way to recognize this essence is to look at the overall face of a person and the vibe that the person carries along. How the person moves, how the person talks, how the person carries themselves. So John Kitchener believes a person does not just have one essence, although one essence is possible, but he believes a person can have a combination of 2 or 3 essences. And we are going to take a look at this beautiful actress. What's her name again? Kerry Washington. You can see that she gives this visual impression of formality, elegance, timelessness, and normally the classic type is supposed to be of average height, but you can still see this elegance in people who are petite, just like Kerry Washington, especially in this black and white photo right here. You can see how timeless her beauty looks, how aristocratic, more like the daughter of a very rich old money rich family. You can see that vibe coming out, and it's the same thing with this picture. You can see that vibe really coming out. And no matter what your body type is, if you have this essence, you have to dress in such a way that makes you look timeless, conservative, formal, elegant. Or it might not really bring out that real you. And Kate Winslet also has, although she does not only have this essence, but she does look timeless, formal, conservative. All of these words, I keep repeating them because they are the words that really truly describe a classic essence in its entirety. So when you want to look at whether you have this essence, ask yourself, do I look timeless? Does my beauty look like an aristocrat? Like do I look so formal? Yeah, those are the words. And another beautiful actress here is Gwyneth Paltrow. She gives that timeless beauty vibe, conservative. You don't have to be conservative, you just have to look conservative, because sometimes when we hear words like this, is like we're like, no, I'm not conservative. Do you look conservative is the question. Do you look like you're a perfect blend of that yin and yang being meshed together? And no, it's not about body type, it's all about what we can see when we see you. And sometimes you really have to sharpen your eyes to really see this. But of course, if you have been in the keeping world for a while, you can really see these things. And sometimes we ask, how do I know if this cloth looks good on this person or not? The question is, if you really see, whether you're a stylist or a big advocate of fashion, if you see something that does not really look good on somebody, you can just tell. You might not be too sure, but you will know that something is truly missing. So if you have this beauty, all you have to do is try to look as aristocratic as you can. If you take a look at Gwyneth Paltrow, you can see that she doesn't really try too hard to be elegant or timeless. That's because she is sitting in her essence. So when you are, whether you're a soft natural, from glowing natural, it's dramatic, if you try as much as possible to stay in that timeless beauty, as someone with a classic essence, it's like the sky is going to be your limit. Another essence we're going to look at is the dramatic essence. Dramatic essence is the most young of all, and you give this visual impression in the concept wardrobe words of dignity, intensity. You look theatrical. You're always dressing to look vavoom, extra. When you look extra, do extra, act, dress as though you're on a stage. It's going to look amazing on you if you have this dramatic essence. And extravagance is another word. And jungle animals like tiger, cheetah are used to describe this essence because of that intensity, that dignified presence, that theatricality that they have. And somebody that really shines through in this essence is Zoe Saldana. You can see that she looks poised, she looks intense. Theatrical might not be a word because she's not all over the place. She's not too theatrical, but she's extravagant. Especially, she looks amazing in extravagant outfit. Deep V's, squares, and being a dramatic classic helps her a lot. And whenever she just has a man suit on and large circles and large angles, she looks amazing. And if you take a look at her, you can see a slight resemblance in essence to Gwyneth Paltrow. That's because she has a combination of the dramatic and the classic essence. She still has that conservatism about her, timelessness, together with that intensity that comes from the dramatic essence. That what's the word again, that dignity that comes from the dramatic essence. And if you have this essence, you just have to look for a way to add it to your outfit. If you take a look at the dress on the left, you can see those sharp angles at the neck area. Of course, it is an off-shoulder dress, but yeah, Another person that has a dramatic essence again is Ciara. Sometimes when we have all the dramatic essence, we expect people with the dramatic essence to look intimidating, and all that. Yes, they can look intimidating. Ciara is not the kind of person you just, walk up to and, just give a tight slap. Of course, nobody should do that, but she looks really, really intense. She has this dignity to her, that poise, that is related with the dramatic essence, but also she also has the classic essence in there. She looks elegant, she looks aristocratic, she looks formal. So these two essence that kind of look alike, but one is more intense than the other, is playing in these two women's body. Even though Ciara is a flamboyant natural, she's not gonna be in her full beauty, if she, dresses in boho style. The dramatic essence style and the classic essence style would do her more justice, even though she has to respect her bone structure. So if you take a look at this dress, you can see that respecting her body type, it has to have some flow, deep V's, but she doesn't really do so much with jewelry. That's because even though she has the dramatic essence, she still has the elegant essence, which, putting on layers and layers of necklaces might not do justice to her like somebody that has only the dramatic essence. So, just sleek ponytails, sleek hairstyles will look amazing on her. And Naomi Campbell is someone who has the dramatic essence. She has that visual impression of dignity, intensity, theatricality, and she, really, really needs to replicate this in her style. If you take a look at this outfit, the glittery dress, with that long jacket, you can see how amazing it looks on her. And Naomi Campbell just has a dramatic essence. I can't think of any other secondary essence that of course she would have a secondary essence, of course, but she shines so much in the dramatic essence, so much that whenever she dresses, she really needs to add that extra. You can take a look at this dress, that necklace, that somehow chunky necklace, the one-sided cape. If this dress did not have the necklace and the one-sided cape, it wouldn't have looked as amazing as it looks with the extra detail. It's like, you look at the mirror and you add something as someone with the dramatic essence, to bring to life that exoticism, that boldness, that extravagance that the feline jungle animals usually have. If you have this dramatic essence, don't try to be simple, just always try to be extra, guys. Always try to be extra. And you can see this outfit, you can see just still has that asymmetry, the one-sided is that cape, the necklace, If the dress did not have this extra detail, guys, it's gonna look boring on her, just like the dress on the left and the dress on the right look very, very similar. But what's the difference? The extra detail that's on the dress on the right, So that's the thing about the dramatic essence. You just have to be extra. Try as much as possible to replicate the intensity that you have in your outfits, and it's gonna make you look 100. Now, if you take a look at this outfit, you can see that even though Naomi Campbell is a flamboyant natural, dressing, in a wild way, does not really do as much justice to her as dressing in a more dignified, intense, and theatrical manner would. So this is an example of her not dressing in her essence, and this is another photo. You can see the photo on the left looks better than the photo on the right. What is the difference? The difference is the cape. You can see, the photo on the right, she's just trying to look simple and just elegant, But this one, no, she's coming in with her theatricality, and it looks very, very good on her. Look at the mama shining through, girl. And So tell me, what do you think is your essence? Let me know down in the comment section. And this is part 1 of our essence series. I figured if I talk about all the essence types, it will be so long and boring, so guys, that's it for this video. If you enjoy, do give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, guys, let me know down in the comment section, and in the next video we will be talking about 2 other essences. Bye.